Hey guys, Bullshit here. We're here for my first ever movie ideal. Basically, this is going to be the one going over my dark fairytale universe, movie universe. Basically, I want these to be interconnected like the Once Upon a Time. I think it was Once Upon a Time. And, basically, I wanted to start off with one of my favorites because it tells an outcast story, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Basically, I want all these films to at least have the lowest rating has to be PG-13 because I want them to hit on those elements that they normally can't cover within a Disney universe because people are going to be like, oh, my kid watched this. I was a kid when I watched this. Let's go have my kids watch this. I wanted to have a PG-13 rating because this is supposed to be a more extended needed. I'm going to try to, you can't really change the Hunchback. Else then I probably would just call it the Hunchback. Instead of the Hunchback of Notre Dame because of the cartoon adaptation of it. But basically, just get some little bit more language in it, maybe a little bit more graphic, more violence, because it's supposed to be a story of someone who really needs to just be accepted by society, but they keep pushing him away. And basically, by the end, everything's all fine. I want this to be where, yes, it does turn out good in the end, but because it's a PG-13 by that point. But I want there to be it at the end of the credits scene where basically, trying to think of what it is. Basically, in the original story, the Hunchback sees Esmeralda's death. I think it's Esmeralda. She dies because she was put to death, and he basically is a dog and gets next to her and dies off. I want that to be like the situation for these. And then we're going to go to the Cinderella story, which is known as Happily Ever After. So, okay. I have some notes here, that's what I'm trying to understand. So, I put it as, instead of just calling it Cinderella, reason why is because I want her not to be Cinderella, I want her to be Ella. This is from the Happily Never After movie. Basically, I want there to be a deleted dark scene. Basically, the sisters and the mother ran out. And actually, I need to fix that. It's stepmother and a stepsister. Because I think it's in the third Cinderella movie. I'm pretty sure it is. That one of the sisters actually wants to try to look for love, and it doesn't have to be a prince, it just has to be someone. And I want that sister to be actually, like, in the back half, actually, it's just like a quick thing, have the stepsister actually meet someone. And here's the thing. For the big tie-in for this, for it to be the tie-in to everything, is when Ella is explaining to the stepsister on how to do love, I'd like them to tell the Hunchback story as like a long tale that happened in the back of the old days. And then I want, and then I thought of this, and it was an amazing idea. But for me, that is. I was thinking of the good sister actually not finding someone because of how cruel she was to Ella, and it spread, but basically she finds her way into basically the Ariel story, the Little Mermaid story. I kind of want to have like the original witch, the sea witch from Little Mermaid, Ursula. I want Ursula to be basically like an extended ending scene for this. Like there is the deleted, the crows running the sister and mother out, but I want another one after it. Basically, she is told about finding love in the Hunchback. She has to leave. Actually, this would probably be an extended, kind of like how Zombieland 2 is basically show that before the credits have the dark deleted scene after the credits. But basically, Sister's told about the Hunchback story, goes to meet Ursula to get some sea magic and become a mermaid, but there, someone has to replace her, and I see this as an attempt at being able to get both the mother and the stepsister in the story. Ursula doesn't become the actual sea witch of the Ariel story, because I want the stepmother and stepsister to be the big bads of this. But we're going into the Little Mermaid story, also known as Ariel, because I'll be explaining that a little bit better when I get to that part. But I kind of want Ariel to basically be, yes, the good stepsister that little bug, that's it, sorry. So, basically Ariel is going to be the daughter of the good stepsister, the one that wasn't ran out. Ursula is dead, and the stepmother and stepsister find out what happened, and basically they will be taking on her deal. The stepmother will be a sea witch, but the other stepsister has to die to try to save Ariel from dying. And of course, I want the another alternate dark ending where Ariel turns into suds and goes into the ocean because she doesn't make it in time in the original story. And then a thing that I also wanted for the ending to be extended for this one as well, because I wanted the Ursula to actually not be an evil character, but after, the stepmother should be dead. There's no more things, but the Ursula will be actually still alive by the end of it, and she goes on to land, and she actually is someone who tricks Beast into being a jerk. And next here we have Beauty and the Beast. Of course, I want the dark ending to be where Beast dies and Belle and her father are imprisoned for killing Gaston. Try to think. That's basically it for that one. Next would be Sleeping Beauty. I kind of want a dark deleted thing to where basically Sleeping Beauty in the original story, she was raped by the prince. Well, actually by a king. A king came by, raped her. She had kids because she wasn't dead. But she had 2 kids, and when one of the kids were sucking on one of her fingers, the thorn came out. Didn't poison the kid, but it came out, and she came to a loving family, which was stupid because the king really had a bad judgment there. But that'll be like the dark deleted scene for that one. And I want the Sleeping Beauty to actually be Prince Charming from the Ella story, to be the brother of the Sleeping Beauty, which I don't remember Sleeping Beauty's actual name. Next would be the Snow White in the Seven Dwarfs, but it's just Snow White. Basically, the queen dances with melting shoes, like her feet are burning, and she'll dance until she drops dead in a dark deleted scene. And I would also like this to be where the dwarves also know about the Beast's castle, and they're like, yeah, we're friends with Belle. You want to go there? And then the last two films of this would basically be Happily Never After, the villain film, and then Once Upon a Time, the hero film. And Happily Never After basically, before the Ariel timeline, I kind of want to pull a Happily Never After, the original movie, and I would like the stepsister to get a hold of not a random magic that tells how the fairy tales go, but kind of want the godmother, because she's in this story, to accidentally lose her wand. And I want her to be able to get all the villains. I got all the villains that I can think of. The giant from Jack and the Beanstalk, Big Bad Wolf from the Three Little Pigs, and the Red Riding Hood story. Red Queen from Alice in Wonderland, the Fox from Chicken Little and the Gingerbread Man, the Piped Piper, Rumpelstiltskin. And then the Once Upon a Time movie, I kind of wanted, the Mother Hen, which is the nursery rhyme person. I want Puss in Boots, Humpty Dumpty, Merlin and King Arthur, Pinocchio, and Peter Pan, because these are things that I'd rather not extend on, but this huge universe where Alice in Wonderland and Peter Pan are a part of. I also want all these fairy tale characters to spread them. Heck, you can even have an ogre with something close to Shrek in it. Like, you could actually do that and extend it. But that's it for the dark fairy tale universe. I hope you guys liked it. I have more than enough. That's just like a huge section, like right here, just fulfilled with that. The next one will be my Willy Wonka and the Charlie's Chocolate Factory idea. Actually, I'm probably gonna do like 3 of these smaller ones. I'll say three movie ideals. Number 1, 2, and 3. But having the dark fairy tales is a nice little catch. But anyhow, guys, hope you guys have a nice day. Bye-bye.